Alrighty, welcome back, race fans. Tonight, round number 9 of season 16, the Downforce Racing Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series here at a Homestead, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. We got Everett, Brandon out there in chat, my brother. And it looks like about 5 all together right now. We are just getting in to their pit party here tonight, or powwow, as my brother calls it, as Bob Lacavara goes like lid for lid here. I think he might have lost it, hit that pit wall, and then got slammed by Mike Whitaker. Well, all too familiar wreck there in real life with, can't think of his name, but y'all know who it is. Anyway, Bob goes for a ride. Thank God this is just practice and not a fast repair is going to have to be used. But glad to see everybody out there here tonight. An air temp of 72, a track temp of 75. Night race here this evening, 140 laps, 210 miles, no tire limits. The fuel window, though, at about 66, 67 laps, somewhere around in there. I mean, that's just somewhere around that ballpark. I could see it at 60, could see it at 65. We don't know exactly when they're going to be able to come down, but that's just a hop, skip, and a jump. So we'll see exactly when these guys. It's going to make that last stage definitely, the third and final stage, definitely close. We will definitely keep an eye out on that. Now, pit road here at Homestead is 50 miles an hour with a pace speed of 65. Jumping down, though, into the point standings coming in tonight. Well, we do have Caden Henry Oaks up to the top spot at 393. Billy Glacier staying in second at 387. 6 behind Caden. Jeff in third, 359. 34 behind the leader and 28 behind Bentley. So the top 3 staying where they're at. PK up a spot into 4th at 308, 85 behind the leader and 51 behind Jeff. Kevin Gunther down a spot into 5th at 291, 102 behind the leader and 17 behind Paul. Charlie Woods up 2 spots into 6th at 262, 131 behind the leader and 29 behind Kevin. And Todd McGregor down a spot into 7th at 253, 140 behind the leader, 9 behind Charlie. Dave Hunt down a spot into 8th at 251, 142 behind the leader and 2 behind Todd. And Michael Whitaker staying in 9th at 246, 147 behind the leader and 5 behind Dave. And Corey Moore staying in 10th at 218, 175 behind the leader and 28 behind Whitaker. Terry Adams staying in 11th at 196. 197 behind the leader and 22 behind Corey. Bob Lacavara up 2 spots into 12th at 186, 207 behind the leader and 10 behind Terry. Orion Patty down a spot into 13th at 166, 227 behind the leader and 20 behind Bob. Stephen Lane down a spot into 14th. Stephen is here tonight, so trying to get some makeup spots here. But 165 is where he's at right now. 228 behind the leader and 1 behind Ryan. Rick Ellison staying at 15th at 156. 237 behind the leader and 9 behind Steven. John Anderson up a spot into 16th at 152. 241 behind the leader and 4 behind Rick. Keith Hanlon down a spot into 17th at 134. 259 behind the leader and 18 behind John. James Dewar staying in that 18th spot at 99 points, 294 behind the leader and 35 behind Keith. Tyler White up a spot into 19th at 92, 301 behind the leader and 7 behind James. And Bill Petroff is going to round out the top 20 and 20th, down a spot at 87 points, 306 behind the leader and 5 behind Tyler White. Now, what it is not showing, though, is our biggest mover coming in tonight, who is just on the outside of 20th and 21st. He is up 8 spots from last week. The number 1 of Tyrone Harris, who is out here tonight, right there in the Reese's car, plus 8 positions from last week. So I wanted to make sure he got a shout out here tonight because he is the biggest mover coming into tonight. So, like I said, just outside of the top 20 and 21st. Definitely gonna have to keep an eye out on Tyrone because he is squeaking his way up into the top 20 as we get later on into the season here. So, but that is our top 21 in point standings, I guess you could say. We are going to step aside here and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising, folks. So hang tight. We'll be right back with qualifying underway.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner gave way for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner gave way for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks. We're back. Qualifying underway. Time's rolling in here right now. We do have Bentley Glazier up at the top spot. PK just finished his final lap. Right there in second. Todd McGregor done with his. He's in third. Several drivers still out here, either finishing up their laps or starting their laps off. Stephen Lane coming up to his last lap there. That is going to be a 33.090 back here in 10th. He will be done. Jeff Hollingsworth on his third lap. Looks like Caden Henry just started his second lap here. Brandon Kiger on his third lap, but sitting at the exit of pit road. Nice to see Brandon back out here with the guys tonight. We saw him last night. Dave Hunt just rolling out here onto the track. Should be a good race tonight, I hope. And I think Bob and Hanover and Mike and all them guys think the same way. Of course, Homestead is a totally different animal than what we have seen in the past. But we'll kind of see what happens as they get closer to the end of qualifying here. But I want to go ahead and get the shout-outs here tonight. Our sponsor, Growmasters, manufacturers of deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer, available at Walmart.com right now and for the foreseeable future. We're running $19.95 a bucket, 2 different flavors right at the moment. I don't know if they're going to add any more or right now or what, but I do know this is what they got, red apple and the persimmon flavored. They are 2-gallon, 20-pound buckets. You grab 1 or 2 or a whole pallet full or whatever the case may be. For you, yourself, or the deer hunter that you know, or friends, family. Great present overall. Like I said, $19.95 a bucket right now. So a big shout out to Greg Kasner out there over at Growmasters for coming on board, sponsoring the truck and the Cup Series for Downforce this season. Of course, more on them again a little bit later around that halfway point of tonight's race. As we edge ever so closer to the end of qualifying here. Keith Handlin, it looks like still out there just trying to pull some laps here. Dave Hunt is on his second lap, but he hit the wall there. I don't know if his lap is going to count. We'll see. 33.071. So, yeah, it counted, and he popped the wall again. Looks like Keith Hanlon just trying to get some laps in here. Seeing what he can pump out of that Pump King 17 machine here tonight. Oh, he hit the barrels at the pit road entrance out. We actually caught that. Sorry, Keith, but you know. Yeah, that one lap for Dave Hunt did not count, so he has to go around and do it again. You hit that wall at a certain speed, and it gives you any type of X's that will not count. Well, Everett, we're doing all right tonight, buddy. Took me a nap, thought I was late getting up, and, well, it was only 6 o'clock. It wasn't 7 o'clock like I thought it was, so... Got up, jumped out of bed, rushed in here, looked at the time, and it was 6 o'clock. I was like, well, I ain't late. So it gave me an hour to wake up. Doing all right, though. How about yourself? Looks like Dave is going to be done. So Fred Williams, Tyler White, looks like they're not going to come out. Fred probably won't start. If he does, he'll pull a few laps and then park it. He'll stay out as long as he can if he does start. Tyler White, though, does not look like he is going to come out, but it does look like Bentley, though, is going to grab the pole out here tonight. Bentley already has 3 wins on the season. He is going for his 4th and 2 in a row, by the way. So it looks like Ed DeBoer, also known as EJ DeBoer. Everybody should know who Ed or EJ is. How you doing out there tonight, Ed? Or EJ? I know you by Ed, but I've gotten kind of used to calling you EJ. So. All right, well, let's go ahead and get Bentley down here real quick. Bentley, got a copy, buddy?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, man, we're grabbing the pole out here tonight at Homestead, man. You won last week, you won at Indianapolis, and you won at Iowa, so you got 3 wins on the season already. You're going for your 4th. Here tonight, you got 2 in a row. But Homestead, man, this track is unique in itself. It's got some banking out there all the way around the track, but high speeds as well. Now, how does the car feel? How does the track feel? How do you feel, and what do you got to do out here tonight?
The car feels pretty good setup. A lot of downshifting in the corners.
Oh, wow. So y'all are going to be shifting tonight.
Yeah, I think some are and some aren't.
Okay.
But I am. And hopefully just keep it clean. It's going to be a good race.
Yeah, definitely so. Now, clean air here at Homestead. How important is clean air here?
Usually pretty important, but there's quite a few lines you can run here, so it's not the most aero dependent track.
Okay. So it's not like you're going to be in one lane. You can run multiple lines tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
Once the tires wear a little bit.
Yeah. Get some wear in your tires, get some heat built up, hammer down and go.
Yep.
All righty, Bentley. Well, awesome job out there tonight grabbing the pole here at Homestead, buddy. For round number 9, man. Good luck down there, too. And we'll see what happens here, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, put him back over there in the OGR room. Looking for a new league to run on an open night. Well, Downforce is a great league to be in. Now, this season, I will tell you, has not been the best season by these guys. But, like I do talk about, each season's different. You have great seasons, and then you have a season that just does not go as planned. So, and unfortunately, this season is just that. But, these guys are trying to get it together before we get down to the wire. Still a great group over here. Bob, Hanover, Mike, and all the drivers does a fantastic job over here. I speak highly of this league because I've been with them for so long, and I know how they can race. So this is a great league to be a part of. They'll work with you, try to get you better. So I definitely check out Downforce if you wanted to. Of course, that's totally up to you. But we're going to get to our grid here tonight. Bentley Glazer grabbing that top spot here this evening. Of course, 3 wins like Caden on the season. Bentley going to be on that inside line. Caden is going to be on the outside line. Starting things off here tonight in row 1, row 2, Jeff Hollingsworth, Paul Cromraw, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th, row 3 is going to be Dave Hunt, Todd McGregor. Row 4, 7th and 8th is going to be Rick Ellison, Charlie Woods. Row 5, Keith Hanlon, John Anderson, 9th and 10th. 11th and 12th, row 6, Corey Moore, Gary Bergeron. 13th and 14th, row 7, Stephen Lane and Leroy Jenkins. Of course, that's Chris Walker. 15th and 16th, row 8, Mike Whitaker, Tyrone Harris. 17th and 18th, row 9, Brandon Kiger, Bob Lacavara. And Hanover 5th, Lonnie Barrington, 19th, 20th, in row 10. Row 11, Tyler White and Fred Williams, 21st and 22nd. I don't think Fred will start. So that will put Tyler White, the actual last car, on grid here this evening. Yeah, it happens. It happens to everybody. I mean, look at OP. I mean, they have seasons. I know you can't really compare super speedway racing straight up to, oval racing where they do short tracks, 1.5 miles, road courses, stuff like that. But you can compare it in a way to how great the seasons go, if you get what I'm saying. Super speedway racing is a totally different animal. I mean, it's just those are all about luck. But you know about that. And so, it's not just a hop, skip, and a jump and super speedway racing. You got to really be careful. All right. All they get is 1 lap of pacing here, and then that pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road, the Growmaster start and restart zone. Course leader has lane choice on all restarts after the initial green flag if we do get a yellow. So We will see how things pan out. Looks like PK kind of keeping it back a little bit. We'll see if he tightens it up or not, if he's just going to hang back. But here we go into that Growmaster start zone. Green's out. Here we go. Boogity, 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 folks. We're Homestead racing here tonight. All right, well, we will watch them come screaming around out of turn number 2. And out of turn number 4, Bentley gonna lead the first lap. We did see Brandon Kiger, though, drop from 17th all the way back to 21st here. He's working the outside now of Lonnie Barrington. And going back up toward the front. Looking at the battles already. Hollingsworth, Caden dropping back a little bit already. Here comes PK. Running that midline. We're going to see multiple lanes tonight, so we should see quite a bit of passing. Oh, as Todd McGregor gets loose, he's trying to save it. He goes hard into the wall, and no yellow. We can get a replay on this since we're right here. It looks like he just lost it out of 4. Tries to save it, but just cannot do it. And unfortunately, that's going to put Todd now all the way back into 21st. As we get back up toward the front, and still looking at the side-by-side, Caden and Jeff. Jeff is going to get around Caden to go up into 2nd. BK, Rick, Charlie, then we've got Keith, John Anderson, John running the high side, Corey Moore, Stephen Lane, Michael Whitaker, Gary Bergeron just kind of going moseying on through the field here while I'm at it. Single file now on the back stretch down into 3 here relatively quickly. Yeah, the Larson line. Yeah, I don't really consider that a line, but you know, yeah, the Larson line. You can't really forget about it. But that's the Larson illegal line, I should say. I know they frown upon using the wall to help you. No, they made that illegal in NASCAR. So. Looks like Steven and Mike duking it out right here for 11th. Mike gonna take that spot away. Steven still up into 12th though. Keith Hanlon, Rick Ellison, John Anderson right there through. I was gonna say 3 wide, but nope. Not quite. Corey Moore down to the bottom. 91 up top, or middle, I should say. And then the outside, the 3rd lane, or the 4th lane, Larson line, whatever you want to call it. That was John Anderson. 2 inches from the wall, right. So the 91 right there with the 45. That was Rick Ellison. Corey's going to capitalize over that, take that spot away. Here comes Whitaker. All right, just taking a look. Bentley has led the lap here early on. Jeff now still in 2nd. Kane did go back to 3rd. Dave Hunt, PK, and the top 4, or top 5, I should say, kind of broke away a little bit. And this is what I was talking about, that separation here at Homestead. Everybody's got a different entry, and since there's multiple lines, then everybody can run what line they're comfortable with. You don't have to be the fastest. You just got to be consistent, and I think that's what these guys are trying to do here. You know, you see Brandon Kiger right here just getting around Bob Lacavara. You know, Brandon used the low line. Bob was on the high line. You know, it helped out Brandon. You know, And Bob felt comfortable where he was at. So, you know, that's just what, you know, everybody, like I said, everybody's got different lines. We got Tyrone, the biggest mover, coming into tonight, hanging it out back here on 18th right now. Early on, though. So, I really wouldn't, you know, say that Tyrone is not having a good night because we're only on lap number 10 of 140 laps. So, a lot of things can happen between now and 140. I mean, heck, Tyrone can pull out a victory. We don't know. We just don't know. Getting some separation, though. This is kind of one thing why I don't like Homestead is because of that separation. But we do have stages, so that does help to get everybody kind of back together. First stage, of course, white at 35. We'll have that caution fly when they hit 36. So they have to complete lap 35 before we get that yellow. We get it any time before 34, 35, lap 34, 35, somewhere around in there, 33. Could be the end of the stage. Definitely if we hit 34, then that will be it. Looks like Brandon Kiger having a moment here. He's falling back behind Lonnie Barrington now. Brandon's still learning these cars, so we got to give him credit for, you know, coming out here and racing, because these cars are not easy. They're a lot easier than the Xfinity, but they're still not easy. Tyler White, Lonnie Barrington, Bob Lacavara ahead of them. Tyrone Harris, Chris Walker, that would be Leroy. Hanover Fist. Now, Hanover started back in 19th. He is up at the 14th right now, just outside, really, of the top 10. Top 12, just inside of the top 15. He is, though, almost 2 seconds, though, behind Gary Bergeron here. Gary's still running the 1 on the car. Supposed to be 10 in the driver bar, but, you know, we'll keep giving him a hard time about it until he fixes it. Christian Tinkler out there. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, we know Christian. Boy, everybody from My Wednesday series coming over here tonight. Man, love it. Love seeing it. This is what I like, when you have racers from other series on MaxspeedTV coming over to watch other series on MaxspeedTV. Well, it opens the door for, well, you know, different drivers to go, you know, try out different things. So, Christian, glad to see you. Gary Bergeron, Rick Ellison still duking it out back here, side by side. This is for that 12th spot. About the closest battle that I see going on, other than Bob Lacavara behind Lonnie Barrington and Tyler White behind them. So we do have a battle potential for 17th, 18th, and 19th. One of the things I don't use a whole lot is gap to leader or battle for position, but, you know, we can definitely try to use that a lot more. That way everybody kind of knows what we're looking at. Of course, you see Lonnie right up ahead of Bob. They're about 2/10 or so. And this is live updated as it happens. As you can see, the time changes. With Bob Lacavara, that's the same time I have on the timing screen. So it updates, you know, every millisecond, basically. Well, y'all can't really see it because the Homestead image is in the way. So hang on a minute. Let me move that down. Now y'all can see it. Oops. There we go. Now y'all can see it. There you go. All right, so like Jeff Hollingsworth there in second here. He is almost 3 seconds behind Bentley. And Paul at about half a second, maybe less than a half a second behind Dave Hunt for fourth. Keith Hanlon, about a second and a half or so behind Charlie for sixth. But we'll leave that up. And, you know, let me know if y'all like that or if I should change it. Now, if I go to the leader... Well, the leader ain't battling nobody for position because, well, that's the leader. So, it only happens whenever I go on a driver. that is battling another driver, or close to it anyway. And we're looking at Leroy right now at about a half a second or so behind Bob Lacavara. Bob just got around him, so you've got Tyler White right behind Chris Walker as Tyler is coming up on Chris. Of course, the thing will not update until they cross the line. So we got 19th, 18th, 17th. Do y'all like that, or do y'all want me to take that off? Y'all just let me know in chat. Would y'all like to see just more of the track? Y'all want me to take that off of there? Or I can't move it around, so it's stuck where it's at. So I can only do, I can only either take it off or I can still use it. One vote for, just one vote for locking it. And y'all can, vote if you like it. If you don't like it, we'll definitely look at chat here. Stephen Lane, Corey Moore, there's a battle right here. That is for 10th. And it looks like Corey, as we get back on Stephen, did take the 10th spot away. But Stephen's got to fight back to the bottom here. And, oh, Stephen, Corey, one of the two's blinking. Stephen! Gonna take that right back here. Now, I do know it says that Corey is in 11th, which he is. And it's showing Mike Whitaker there 9th, which Mike is 9th, but it's actually Stephen Lane and Mike Whitaker battling. So, where it's showing the positions, that does not update until they cross the line, but the rest of it does. 1 lick for locking it, 2 lick, 3 lick. So we got 3 licks. And hit that and lick the like button there too, folks. Got 4 likes out there here tonight. Corey Moore, Gary Bergeron, that is a battle for 11th. The Dave Hunt, PK, a battle for 4th. And Dave Hunt did grab that 4th place spot. Coming down to lap number 24 as it updates there. Jeff, a little bit further back, about 3 seconds here from Bentley. Caden, about a second or so behind Jeff. Everybody getting a little bit spread out here. Bob Lacavara behind Tyrone, Corey Moore, Rick Ellison. They're battling and duking it out back here for 12th. And don't mind where it says, see here. And that's the only thing I don't like about that position thing is it shows, doesn't update until they hit the line. So now I've got to, see how it updated there. I had to refresh it. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. Other than that, I like it. All right, well, Dave Hunt, PK, duking it out up here for 4th. Oh, we'll keep it up for now. Well, yeah, we'll definitely keep it up. Now, during the stages, of course, like toward the end of the stage, I will stop it. We're getting closer to it. Less than 10 laps, or right at 10 laps to go. Remember, they have to finish lap 35. So even though the white flag technically will come out at lap 35, it'll be a white flag for, of course, the stage. Y'all will see it. The drivers won't. And we'll just have to keep an eye out on it. Cautions could still come out. Dave Hunt, PK, Dave going up into 4th now. PK back to 5th. Top 5 will receive stage point. Winner of the stage, of course, will get 5, and then it'll work it down all the way to the 5th spot. Whoever finishes in 5th will receive that 1 additional stage point. So definitely stage, you can pick up some stage points, 5, 10, 10 maximum in the stage, for the stages if you win. Having a clean car with 0x at the end of the race, that'll give you 2 bonus points. Leading a lap will give you a bonus point. There's several ways to get extra points out here. And battle up here, it looks like Jeff and Caden. Caden running that. Well, I guess you could say the Larson line. He is way up against the wall, and it is not helping Caden whatsoever. He, I think it bit him more than anything. Was trying to use the wall to help, and well, it didn't help. Man, that FedEx ground getting awfully loose. We're gonna hang out here with Caden for a minute because just to see if he is able to make something happen. And you do see Jeff right there. He's just running his line. That's all he's doing. He is not really worried about Caden right now. He is just wanting to run his line, make the best thing happen for him. He's going to let Caden do his thing. So, well, we'll kind of see if Jeff can hold off here. For P2, Tyler White, looks like Tyler White did take the 16th spot away. That put Tyrone Harris back in 17th. That'll update here once they cross the line. You get Tyrone 17th. That put Tyler White in 16th there. All right, back up here with Jeff and Caden for now. We do have to watch PK because he's putting some pressure on Dave Hunt here for 4th. Get back on PK here. We see PK and Dave Hunt duking it out. PK gonna run mid-line here, going to the bottom. Oh, PK got loose. Loosey-goosey PK. John Anderson. Charlie Woods. Todd McGregor is a lap down. And he has got a whole bunch of damage on that Caterpillar car. And he has not used a fast repair. But, man, look at that damage on that 71 here. Ugh. All right, up front. Battle for second. I'm to lap 34. Boy, Bentley's got a 6-second lead, 6.5-second lead over, well, Jeff and Caden because they're battling it out for second back here. So, man, oh, man. Golly. All right, next time by, white flag will be in the air. I think right now, Bentley... I think he's good to go for the stage here if he could just hang on to it. Remember, we get a yellow now. That's it. That'll do it. Rick Ellison, Gary Bergeron duking it out back here for 11th. I know it's Mike, but then we also have Charlie Woods. Keith Hanlon right up ahead of him now. All right, white flag in the air one more time around. We'll go ahead and get that battle for position off of here because Bentley Glazier out of turn number 4 is gonna win stage 1 here tonight. And it looks like Caden has stage 2, I do believe. Possibly Jeff in 3rd, Dave 4th, Paul 5th. I don't go. We'll see how they score that. We do know, though, Bentley with the stage 1 win. All right. See how everything stacks up here. They're going to come down pit road. No doubt about it. Question is, did everybody come down? It looks like Todd McGregor, though, going to get his lap back. So he did not come down pit road. Had to stay out being a lap down, but everybody else taking a trip down pit road lane here. And Bentley into his pit box. We'll talk about tires here real quick. Oh, Caden had to back up just a hair. Left side's going on for Bentley right now, and he's going to be off and away. Who's going to win the race off of it? Well, it's going to be Bentley Glazier here winning the race off of pit road. Let's get Bentley back down here. Bentley got a copy?
Yep.
Oh, stage 1 win out here tonight, man. Green flag run. Awesome run out here by everybody. Good battling. Of course, you won that thing by over 6 seconds, man. You either love this track or you love this track. One of the two.
Yeah, I do love this track.
Yeah, man. Awesome job out there. Of course, you know, it's Homestead. Of course, anything can happen, man. But talk about the first stage there and, you know, how you managed to save tires. When did they come in really into play? And how you managed to get that big old lead over Jeff and Caden there.
Yeah, just running my own race. My tire wear is pretty good, so.
Oh, gosh.
Hopefully on that long run at the end, I can stick it out. Usually about that time, everyone's figured it out, and it'll be a lot closer.
Yeah, so you really burnt your tires up on that one.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
85.
Oh, that ain't too bad. Not bad at all. Well, we'll kind of see. You can burn them off even more if you wanted to, but don't do it. Don't do it. All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job with the stage 1 here tonight, buddy. Get set for stage number 2, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, Bentley Glazier, stage 1 win. All right, well, let's get them down here. Bentley, Jeff, Dave, Caden, Paul, John, Charlie, Mike, Keith, Stephen Lane, top 10. Coming to the restart. Leader, of course, does have lane choice, but it looks like Bentley is going to choose that bottom lane. Start things off here. And once Bentley enters that Growmasters restart zone, that, of course, is the Geico area on the track, folks. Once he enters that, he can go. He does not have to wait on green. They don't have to go on green at all times, just the initial start. So once Bentley enters that, he can go, and he's definitely got teammates up here. And Jeff to his outside, you know, they're definitely communicating here. Coming to the restart here and into that restart Growmaster zone. He's on the loud pedal. Good jump there by Bentley. And Jeff's got a whole lot of company behind him. Oh, that bit Jeff. No yellow. Oh, no. Did something happen to Jeff? Well, Caden was all over the back end of him. No yellow, but we can't stay on this for too long. I don't know if he missed a shift or what, but wow, that hurt. All right, well, that sent Jeff all the way back into 7th. He's got some work to do to get back up there. Bentley got a good jump, though. Dave there in 2nd now with PK. Trying to have it his way here tonight up into the 3rd spot. Started 4th. Curly Wood started 8th in 4th. And Caden started 2nd right now running in 5th. Bonnie Barrington, Leroy Jenkins are running together back here for now. We'll see how... Oh, Mike Whitaker. Uh-oh. What happened to Mike? Did he drop connection? Let's see if we can figure out what happened. Oh, he's back. It looks like he was going into the corner and just dropped out. And then, well, he's back. So, all right, good deal, good deal. He's back. All right. That was scary. All right, well, PK, Dave going at it here. Looks like PK. Yeah, and Dave, yep, there they go. Clicked on Bentley there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. That's not PK, that's Bentley. Yeah, he might have. He might have got a little help. I don't know. Jeff's been having some shifting problems. Looks like Todd McGregor. He did use the fast repair and got a new clean car, so just saved it until the stage. Good deal. Hand over fist getting around. Let's get that battle for position back up here. Like Charlie and Caden duking it out here again. Dave Hyatt, Charlie Woods, Keith Hanlon right behind him. And 3 wide. Caden in the middle, Dave on the outside, Charlie at the bottom out of 4. War 3 wide across the stripe at Homestead, and still 3 wide going into turn 1, and, well, they'll scream out of turn 2 here momentarily. Yeah, that lasted a minute. Man, good run by these guys. Wow. Well, there's your 3 wide, guys. I don't think we're done with them either. All right, Hanover. Right behind Gary and Todd McGregor here. That is a battle for 10th. Stephen Lane coming up to the outside of a Hanover. That'll be a battle for 12th. Jeff Keith. Jeff trying to work his way back up toward the front after whatever happened. I have no idea. Like I said, I know Cade was all over the bag, but I don't know if Jeff missed a shift or what. But yeah, it sent him back. Still got that side-by-side going up here, though. Boy, Jeff is working the corners, man. He is all over it right now. Up into 6, got his eye set on Dave Hunt, but Keith Hanlon's got a run on the outside of Jeff. We'll see if Keith is going to be able to hold it. Jeff's going to use the bottom. Dave's going to go to the outside Larson line, I guess you could call it. Charlie right up ahead of him, and it looks like Jeff, well, Jeff has it at the line, but he's not completed the pass yet in full. Gary and Hanover to duking it out back here for 11th. We still got battles, you know, until they get some wear and tear down on their tires. We're gonna have these side-by-side battles throughout the race. Dave Hunt and Keith Hanlon now. Like Keith going to the inside of Dave. Dave going back into the 7th spot. Mike Whitaker, John Anderson back here duking it out for 8th. Stephen Lane, Hanover fist back here battling for 12th. We'll have this battle going on. Stephen did make the pass. And coming up on Gary Bergeron now for that 11th spot. Lap number 48 here, folks. Coming to lap 49. We've only lost one driver out here tonight. That's Brandon Kiger. I'm not entirely sure why he took it behind the wall that early, but he did. Maybe he was just not feeling it. John Anderson, Mike Whitaker. John's got some front end damage here on that Renai 5016. You know, if we get a chase view here and turn the camera, we can definitely see it looks like he hit a small cedar tree out there. Definitely got some front end damage. All right, let's see here. Corey Moore, Tyler White. Have a battle going on back here for 17th. Looks like Corey has it at the line. Tyler is going to fall back to 18th. Corey going to overtake that spot. Stephen Lane now looking to the inside of Gary. Stephen's gonna, looks like, have it. Hasn't completed it, but he's there. Todd McGregor right up ahead of these two guys. Looks like John Anderson down pit road here. Damage on the car maybe affected him. Don't know. But he is out there or down a pit road. Watching Steven here for a second. 71 and the 10-1 to the outside. Jeff Hollingsworth, Keith Hanlon watching this battle as well. Jeff still trying to work his way back up. Now Keith in the Pup King 17 at the bottom. Multiple lines here though, so these guys doing a very good job. Caden and Charlie duking it out up here for third. Back to Gary and Steven. Still battling there. Battle here still between Keith and Jeff. And right up ahead of them. Looks like Charlie going to fall behind Caden for now. We'll see how long that lasts. Look at the gap from Paul to Bentley. 4.3 seconds. Going back to Corey Moore coming around the 91 of Rick Ellison. Now Rick's going to go back to the inside of Corey. Tyler White was coming up on Chris Walker. It looks like these two are going to be battling here for 14. Bob Lacavara right up ahead of them two with hand over fist. And, well, we still have Gary, Steven, and Todd McGregor right here. That would be 9th, 10th, and 11th, respectively. Steven's still trying to get around Gary. And, you know, Steven's running the bottom midline, and Gary is running that mid high Larson line, I guess you could say. And it's kind of working out for the both of them in a way. Neither one of them can really get around each other. As we see Steven just... I mean, he just launched out like a rocket, but so did Gary on the high side. So, you know, really not making any, you know, major passing. These two have been duking it out for I don't know how many laps here now. So, but they're giving each other a lot of room. Now, the only problem that I see is Gary being way up against that wall. At a certain point on the track, if he hits it too hard, well, if Steven's down on the bottom, Steven could be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm sure he's down there probably telling me to shut up, you know, everything under the sun down there. But you know, I do just speak it like I see it. You know, David, one of the drivers, and of course one of the MaxspeedTV broadcasters over here. So. You know, glad to see, you know, Steven not only racing, but, you know, broadcasting here as well. But Leroy Jenkins, Chris Walker, Lonnie Barrington just got around him. Lap 57. Bentley, golly, 5-second lead over PK. Man. Bentley really ain't, oh no, Corey Moore. Uh-oh, what happened to Corey? Did he... Yeah, he come down pit road. And he took it behind the wall. Getting a quick rewind here. I don't know what happened to Corey. Well, maybe he can jump in chat or something and tell us what happened, because I don't know. He just went down pit road and took it behind the wall. I mean, that's really about it. He did not get a black flag that I can see. Then again, they have to turn that back on. Whoop. Right, well, hang on a minute, folks. I am not getting... I wonder if they took it out. It looks like they might have taken it out. Oh no, I don't know. I'm not seeing it at all. All right, well, we'll definitely keep an eye on it. Chris Walker also going behind the wall here. And like I said, I do not see if they've got a black flag or not. So, Bentley, though, leading the way here. Now, Todd McGregor, Stephen Lane duking it out up here. Lap number 62. About 8 laps to go here. Stephen did get around Gary. Now working Todd McGregor. Todd started in 6th. He's running 9th. Stephen started in 13th. Just inside of the top 10 and 10th. Well, having a good run here. Oh, 71 of Todd moving up a little bit. Moving on up, moving on up. Just don't move up too far there, Todd. Oh, okay, Corey. All right. Well, you didn't get a black flag or anything, did you? It looks like Chris Walker is coming back out. I don't know what happened to Chris. Oh, it looks like Tyrone also having some problems. Oh, no. Man, a lot of people having some issues out here tonight. This ain't good. And, man, oh, man, Bentley... Almost 7-second lead over Caden. There it is, 7 seconds. And over Fist, Tyler White, Bob Locke, Avara. Man, looks like Caden and Paul are going to duke it out up here for say. I think Bentley's got stage 2. Just, you know, kind of throwing it out there. Unless Bentley does something major out there here tonight to, you know, screw that up. I think he's got it. Computer glitch. Yeah, man, I hate that. Oh, hey, Greg. I looked over and seen the computer glitch and didn't read the name of it. Man, hate that. Good battling going on right here. Mike Whitaker, Todd McGregor, Stephen Lane, Dave Hunt, Gary Bergeron. We have got a ham sandwich, turkey sandwich, grilled cheese sandwich, whatever. We got it. We got a sandwich back here. And right now, Todd McGregor, kind of the meat in the middle. Todd McGregor trying to hold on here. We see Stephen Lane working on Dave Hunt right now. Stephen going up into 7th. Good run here for Stephen. Now Stephen's got his eyes set on Jeff. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Tyrone either, because Tyrone's gone too. You know, Brandon Kiger, he dropped out. Gary Bergeron, Todd McGregor here, lap number 68 here, folks. Next time by lap number 69, and the white flag the next lap by. So we still have about a lap to go here after Bentley hit the stripe here. So one more lap, the white flag will come out. Oh, you know, if something was to happen between now and the caution flag for the stage, we get a yellow, actual caution, then that'll do it. And I gotta give credit, Bentley, 68 laps. He's led all the laps so far here tonight. Darn computers, right? All right, white flag is in the air, though. Oh, out of turn number 2 here. It looks like Bentley, at the moment, is going to grab stage number 2, and there he is right there. Caution is out. Bentley sweeping these stages here tonight. Well, it's not been a complete sweep yet. But he did sweep the stages and he's grabbed the pole. Now, the question remains, is he going to be able to lead all of the laps here tonight? Now, I know that's the least of his worries. But that does kind of go with, you know, sweeping the race itself. Can he lead all the laps? I don't think he's worried about it. I think really he's just wanting to finish in the best place he can. And it looks like, oh, Caden beat him out. Wow! All right. Well, let's get Bentley down here one more time. Bentley got a copy?
Yep, got you.
Well, stage 1 winner, stage 2 winner, pole sitter. I was going to say sweep of the race, but Bentley beat you, or Caden beat you out there. But, you know, nevertheless, you could definitely, you got a fast car out there here tonight, buddy. Awesome job sweeping the stages, man. Talk about stage 2 here tonight. The massive gap again you had. How did it feel this time around compared to the to stage 1?
I took care of my tires even better that time, so hopefully I can do it again. I think we're gonna have to pit, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, do you think maybe somebody will take that wild goose chance?
I don't know. We'll see if we can make it on fuel up. But I'm guessing we have to pit, but I'm wrong on that a lot.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out the last stage here, buddy. Awesome job here tonight, man. You really show what you have here at Homestead. Good luck for the rest of the race, and we'll see what happens, man. Awesome job, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is Bentley. Stages are done. So we are done with the stages. Let me go ahead and get that off of there. And we do have a Crank It Up cam here tonight, too, folks. So we will definitely be using that. So big shout out to our sponsor out there here tonight again, Grow Masters. Manufacturers of deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all natural dewormer available at walmart.com. Right now, 2 different flavors, the red apple and the persimmon. Not sure if they're going to add any more flavors or not, but if they do, I'm sure they'll be on walmart.com. Right now, this is all the 2 they got. Right now, $19.95 a bucket. Check them out. Pick up a bucket or 2 or a whole pallet full. Big shout out to Greg out there here tonight on sponsoring both series for Downforce. Greenback out in the final stage underway here tonight at Homestead for the Downforce Racing Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series Season 16, round number 9. presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Glad to see you again. A big turnout in chat here tonight. And there's my brother. Yep, the powwow. Yep, they had their powwow earlier, and boy, Bentley wasted no time. He took back over the top spot here, and here comes PK as well. Ooh, get a little dicey. Jeff Hollingsworth right behind Steven. There's Gary. Of course, we've seen Steven and Gary. They were battling it out early on here. Keith Hanlon right there in the Pumpkin 17. Charlie Woods. Alrighty, folks. Well, before they get too spread out here tonight, and I know my brother just joined, but I don't care. We're going to go ahead and do a little bit of crank it up here tonight on MaxspeedTV. All right, hopefully everybody enjoyed the crank it up. If you cranked it up, hopefully my brother enjoyed the crank it down. Because he cranks it down, not up. All right, well, we are back up here. Bentley has got now, again, a 1.3 second lead over Caden. Back up in a second. Charlie third, Paul fourth, Jeff fifth, Keith in sixth. And here we go again with Stephen Lane and Gary. Man, Stephen's having an excellent run here tonight. So is Gary. If I can click on his name here, they keep switching spot. Oh, Todd McGregor. He's back in ninth. He's still having a good run. Had to use a fast repair though earlier on, and he had a lot of damage on that left side. And of course now he's got a clean car, so he is good to go. Rick Ellison, Hanover fifth. They're going to duke it out again back here for 12th. Now, remember, stages are done, so the only thing we really got to worry about right now is, of course, those dreadful you-know-what. And I'm not going to say the word because if I do, we know it's going to happen. So, oh, not counting stages, 0. All we've had here tonight is 2 stage cautions. So, This has been Downforce right here, folks. This is what they're known to do. Just go straight up racing. Now, could we still have that? Yes. And, but now that you got me to say that, Bub, then we're probably going to end up having a yellow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was trying to not say the word. I've gone and done it now. Yep, and you got that right. Yeah, you can blame my brother on that one. I was trying not to say it. Oh, man. PK, Keith Hanlon, duking it out right here. Let's go ahead and get that battle for position back up here. Looks like everybody really enjoys that. So, you know, anything I can spice up the broadcast a little better, make it a little bit more professional, per se. I know I'm not a pro at it, but anything I can do to make it better, I'll definitely try it. Hardly ever use it. So, looks like Charlie going to come around Aiden here. for that P2 spot. So Caden back to third. Charlie now in second. Yeah, you can blame my brother on that one, Ed. Oh, Ed DeBoer. Glad to see you hanging out with us, Ed. I really do, man. Ed, my brother. We got Everett Grover. We've got Brendan. We've got Christian. Corey Moore's out in chat after, you know, having some computer problems. I hate that for you, Corey. I really do. Christian, let's see here. Brendan. Am I missing anybody? If I am, I do apologize, but I do like to see everybody out there in chat. Whether you're talking or not, we appreciate you. I said Greg, but it's actually Growmasters, but it's still Greg. Still the same person. All right, Charlie up in the second. Jeff in third, and whoa! Oh, huge wiggle by the 51! Whoa! Caden going around. Yellow is out. Whoa! I did not see a yellow coming out, but it looks like it might have been Caden. And that's kind of shocking that it happened with Caden, because, you know, usually Caden is usually very consistent. Don't think there was contact between him and... No! Caden just lost it out of two. Tries to save it. He's doing some, you know, shake it to the left, shake it to the right. And he went loop-de-loop. Oh, man. And he just goes around in front of traffic. Boy, I am sure Caden is not happy about himself now. Man, well, that's definitely going to change a few things, because now we're going to see them come down pit road, and they can definitely make it from here. So, on fuel. Tires, they're going to be, you know, wearing down, but we'll go 140 minus, we'll go 87, I guess, or 88. Let's go 88. So that'll put them at about 52 laps or so. So, yeah, they definitely can make it on fuel. Man. Yeah, he just lost it. Yep. Where's Brian? I have no idea. I have not seen Brian tonight. Man, and that's unlike Caden. I'm sure he is not happy. He did manage to get it back out there, but golly. And Chris Walker is sitting on pit road here. He is 20 laps down. Man. Well, Bentley, Jeff, Paul, Charlie, Keith, Gary, Dave, Todd, Mike, and Steven. That's our top 10 here. Hanover in 11th. Let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Hanover here tonight real quick. Hanover, got a copy?
Tires.
Hey, Hanover, got a copy?
Hey, caught me mid-conversation.
Hey, I'm good at that, you know. So, well, I know y'all are getting one to go here. So, real quickly, man, how's the race going for you? Our first lonesome yellow there, man.
It's been really good so far. It's skittish. I mean, the car is definitely skittish. I could have maybe hooked it up a little better, but it's mean on the tires. High line's eating them up just as much as a low line. It's kind of hard to pass, but it's Homestead.
It's Homestead, but great racing out there. We got a few battles here and there, and like I said, our little lonesome caution there. We'll see how it happens here coming to the restart lap number 89. So, Hanover, good luck out there, buddy. Making some great battles out there, some good passing. So, you know, do your thing out there and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right, we'll get Hanover back up there, and that will probably be our first Jinx here tonight. Y'all know how it goes. All right, well, coming into the Growmasters restart zone for the first time under our first yellow here tonight, official yellow. And it looks like Bentley is going to be on the loud pedal. He has got some teammates, though, up here. The top four here together. And Keith Hanlon, man, just power-bombed it down to the bottom here, side by side with Charlie now. PK battling Jeff. That's going to allow Bentley to kind of, I wouldn't say zoom out like a rocket, but, you know, as fast as Bentley's been here tonight, he's, man. All right, well, here we go. Even Lane's got some company. Caden right behind him. Steven goes to the bottom. Caden goes to the high side. Caden goes up into the wall. Mike Whitaker right behind them. Then Hanover. We just interviewed him. We got Dave Hunt, Todd McGregor, Gary Bergeron, Charlie Woods, Keith Hanlon. That is right up ahead of Steven and Caden here. So we do have some battles up here. Charlie going to the inside of Keith. That is for fourth. Looks like Dave Hunt had a moment, and that allowed Todd to really get around him. And Caden and Steven now still duking it out right here, but they're coming up on Dave Hunt here pretty quickly. Mike Whitaker started 15th, running in 11th right now. Haven't really talked about much about Mike here, but you know, Mike's one of those guys that you don't really see a whole lot at the beginning of the race. You see him a lot toward the end, and he's one of those guys here that definitely can save fuel, save tires, and put himself in a really good spot to grab a win. I speak highly of Mike. Mike is a great guy to talk to. So, of course, we hardly interview him, but, you know, he's still a great guy just to sit back and talk about. And, he's definitely running the Larson line. You can see some sparks fly off the side of that car as the 91 of Rick Ellison goes to the inside. Here comes Hanover all over the tail of the 707. Hanover had to back off of him a little bit, not get into the back of him. Lonnie Barrington in the big red, 23, also putting himself up here into a pretty good spot in 13th, started 20th. So a lot of these guys really having some good runs here. Unfortunately, we have lost 3 drivers, Tyrone, Corey, and Brandon. Corey had computer problems. Not sure exactly what happened to Tyrone or Kiger, but both of them, you know, took it behind the wall. So this is a full fix setup. Full fix. It's everybody's on the same setup, so it is not open. Now, they used to run what they call an open fix. You were allowed to make only pit road adjustments, like tire pressure, wedge, stuff like that. Only on pit road. But they changed it to a fully fixed because, you know, there's some people that still don't even know how to make, you know, the right adjustment. So they went full fix. And it's really, really been, you know, you really don't know how, you don't know really what's going to happen. So they changed it. They've been fully fixed for a few seasons now. What? It's a full set down. Wow, bub. All right, well, looks like we're under a flood warning, but I don't see any rain. Oh, Bentley 1.3 seconds ahead of PK. PK up into second, started in fourth. Jeff in third, Keith fourth, Charlie fifth. Getting a little bit separated here. Not a whole lot going on at the present time. I don't know exactly who's going to use up what, and I don't know if anybody's going to come down pit road. I doubt it. Damn. All right. Well, we're on Steven right now. Coming up on Dave Hunt here for night. And I totally forgot to put that battle for position back up here. See, I don't hardly use it, so I keep forgetting. Right. Gary putting some pressure on Charlie here for 5th. Gary or Jerry, not sure exactly still if it's Gary or Jerry, but regardless, it is that number 10 Harley. It's the Harley Davidson car. Walmart 500. Racing lawnmowers. I would like to see lawnmower racing on iRacing. I think that'd be pretty cool. That and drag racing, motorcycle racing. Just add them all to it. Why not? You know. Let's see here. I just seen, Caden coming up on Todd for 7th. So, Caden trying to work his way back up through the field after losing it. Power wheels. Arkansas. Bentley, though, man. Bentley is on a different zip code. Probably on a different planet right now. Led 99 laps out of the 102 that we have ran here tonight. The only other driver that has led any laps is Caden. He's led 2. So really only 2 drivers right now is going to pick up that bonus point for leading a lap. However, you can pick up 2 bonus points for, having a clean race. 0x. You have to have 0x for that. And with that spin that Caden had, I think he's probably going to end up having a 2x. Maybe 1x. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I won't know until the end of the race when everything updates. 99 problems. Leading laps ain't one of them, right? Well, make that 100, Everett. Right to be 101. Bentley just, like I said, not really too worried about him. Got Jeff and PK, though, duking it out here, possibly for 2nd. And still right here, though, let's get back to Gary Bergeron, because you got Gary, Charlie, and Keith. Gary battling Charlie. Charlie's going to be battling Keith here for 4th. All right. Well, PK has caught the back end of the 97. That is going to be a battle for 2nd. Looks like Todd McGregor on the high side, Caden on the bottom. That is a battle for 7th. Dave Hunt right behind them at about 7/10 of a second, but still pretty close. Steven right now holding on into 10th. Rick Ellison right behind him. Of course, Rick Ellison, Stephen Lane, Chris Walker, Todd McGregor, Jeff Hollingsworth. Freddie, who is not in the race, but was in the lobby. Charlie, PK, and Bentley, all teammate for the OGR group. Oh, here we go. Keith Hanlon. Yeah, we got that stack up back here. And Gary is that turkey meat in the middle here. Oh, man. And also, here comes Caden to the bottom. Shane Haas. Mr. Haas out there. There goes Todd to the bottom. How you doing, Shane? Yeah, I used a blinky blinky last night. Mr. Blinky Blinky Haas out there last night. Yep. Yeah, it's all right, man. That's just part of it. I like picking on everybody, but you know that blinky can become a problem. So glad you got it fixed, though. Glad to see you in chat, man. Hit the like button here tonight, buddy. Would appreciate it. Todd up into the wall here. Gary leading the pass as well as Caden. Caden's got his eye set now on Charlie. That'll be a battle for 5th. So Caden on the outside of the top, just on the outside of the top 5 here. Caden, see what he's going to do. Charlie is really, man, he's going to come up to the back end of the 17, I think. Maybe look to the bottom. Nope, he's going to go right up in front of the 51 right now. Even though we've had that one lonesome you-know-what, they've really got it figured out. Of course, tires now coming into play. These guys trying to make some passing. Caden's still looking, but trying to make something happen here on the 40 for the top 5 spot. But right now, it is not working out for Caden at all. We'll see if he is going to be able to get around Charlie. Charlie still has his eye set on Keith. He's just running his line. That is all he's doing. And on the outside, Caden goes, makes the pass on Charlie, but Charlie is going to still use that bottom line. I think Charlie feels more comfortable on the bottom. And, you know, Caden getting up into that wall, that can hurt him and help him at the same time. And if he gets too much of a chunk of that wall out there, that won't be good for him or possibly whoever is on the inside. And that would be, well, that was going to be Charlie there, Charles Woods. But I don't know why, Caden is deciding to run the Larson line here. That's what we call the Larson line. Hey, Brian. Yeah, Bentley. Yeah, Bentley's. Yeah, Bentley. Bentley's dominating the race here tonight. He's won stage 1. He won stage 2. He grabbed the pole. He's led 109 laps here tonight. He is in a different zip code. All right. So yeah, he's definitely winning the race. Yeah, he's using the whip here tonight. Man, he either loves the track or he loves the track. One of the two. And Jeff there in second, PK third. Caden did get up into 4th, got around Keith Hanlon as well. So that put Keith in 5th, Charlie 6th, Gary 7th, Todd 8th, Dave 9th, Steven in 10th. Steven really doesn't have anybody around him. Dave's up ahead of him at about 1.6 seconds or so. Mike Whitaker is behind him at about 1.3 seconds. So Steven really doesn't have really anybody close to him. Steven can really just kind of, stay calm and, kind of run his own lines right now. He does have to be careful, though, because, Mike is right there. Todd McGregor, Dave Hunt. Looks like Dave is going to overtake that spot and go up into 8th. That put Todd back to 9th. In the Caterpillar car. that, Bentley, man. 113 laps. We have just hit 116 here. Golly. Man. Well, we can give y'all some stats from last season here real quick here at Homestead. I've got to go back to season 15. Ryan Patty actually won that race last season. Of course, Ryan is not here tonight. But Jeff finished second, Charlie third, Vinny fourth, and Keith Hanlon fifth. Ryan did lead 189 laps of that race. Had the fastest lap with a 38.090. They had 4 cautions for 16 laps. I do believe 2 of those was the stage. So they had 2 regular yellows there. Kind of giving y'all kind of a rundown from last season. Oh, PK into the wall. Oh, no. That is going to allow Caden to get closer and closer. And to the inside of PK for that P3 spot. Now let's see if PK fights back to the bottom. You can get draft out on the right behind him, and PK really pushing right up to the 51 here. Now it'll update there in just a second when they hit the line here, so give it just a minute. As Caden hits the stripe, PK hits the stripe. There it goes. So PK in fourth, Caden in third. Now Caden is 3.1 seconds behind Jeff. And everybody, I mean, a few battles here real quickly. It looks like Tyler coming around Lonnie. Rick Ellison and Mike Whitaker going at it back here. And we got back here about the minute they were real close together. Yes, you do. Still watching Rick Ellison and Mike Whitaker. Now Hanover kind of mired by himself back here too. About 2 seconds back behind Lonnie and about 11 seconds or so ahead of Bob Lacavara. John Anderson is the only driver out here that is 1 lap down. John would probably like a you know what, but we're at 20 to go here, and we really don't want to see a you know what here tonight, because we are winding down the final laps here tonight. 20 laps to go. Still have about 10 minutes or so under green flag conditions. So definitely still could see, you know, some potential, you know, trading paints out here tonight. Hopefully nothing too major. Looks like Rick Ellison, though, is going to squeak around the 707 of Mike Whitaker. Rick going to go up into 11th. Mike back into 12th now. Yeah, basically, Brian, it sure is, man. I mean, 1 minute we're, you know, 140 laps to go, and the next minute we're down to 19. So, it's not taking very long. You know, when they go green, folks, when races go green on iRacing, it does not take long. We're setting at, looks like 10:28 Eastern, 9:28 Central right now. So, PK does have Charlie coming up on him here to the inside, about a 4th, potentially. I don't think I've stopped talking other than under the crank it up cam here tonight. Got my coffee, got my soda. Good to go. And Charlie and PK still duking it out right here for 4th. Well, Jeff's running second. He still has, I mean, he's 5.5 seconds behind Bentley, but he's running second. Now we're watching Keith Hanlon here too, poking his nose up here, and boy, man, PK got into that wall, and well, that allowed Charlie to get around him, and now Charlie goes up into that 4th spot. PK back to 5th. Keith did catch up to him. Boy, Keith, he's on rails right now. He is coming around a PK here, and I think Keith, I'm gonna steal my brother's thing out there here tonight. Keith code a PK's BK here just now, so Keith gave him a pumpkin here this evening, and coming up on Charlie now. Well, let's see if Keith can, make something here with 15 to go. Ooh, PK though. Oh, PK. Where's PK going? PK coming down pit road. Oh, interesting. Little confused on why he came down pit road, because I do believe they can make it. As we sit here, and it's going to be 14 to go. The stint is 40 laps right now, so it's 54 laps. I was told about 62 to 66 laps, so I guess we'll see. Maybe they know something we don't. Todd McGregor, Gary Bergeron, Stephen Lane duking it out up here. Boy, Stephen making a last-ditch effort. He is up, battling for 7th right now. Now, he's been battling Todd and Gary pretty much throughout the whole race. And Stephen, boy, he is on rails right now in that number 50 Purple Heart Homes DME MaxspeedTV car. Great rod here going on for Stephen. Stephen up to 6 now after getting around Todd. So, man. Rick Ellison, Dave Hunt now duking it out back here for Knight. Like Dave Hunt is going to overtake that position. Gary is in 8th. Rick Ellison is back into 10th. Oh, we are going to be at, let's see, 12 to go. It'll be 10 to go, or 11 to go. Boy, I'm taking away laps here. It'll be 11 to go at the stripe. Jeff, 6.7 seconds behind Bentley. Looks like Gary and Ty going at it back here for 7th. 71 and the 1 or 10 Harley Davidson car. Charlie and Keith duking it out up here for 4th. Keith. Ooh, hang on to it, Keith. Oh, Keith. Oh, no. That's going to put them both inside wall, outside wall. Charlie is going to go to the inside wall, and no yellow. I said hang on to it, Keith. He didn't. Right into the 40. And, oh, man, that put Charlie with some heavy damage. He's going to have some damage. No yellow. We stay green. Indigo. Yep. Oh, no name. Timothy Bates out there in chat here tonight. Mr. No Name Bates. That's a big oof. You got that right, Brian. Bob Lagavara, Charlie, of course, down pit road, man. You can just see the damage on that Purple Heart Homes number 40 machine. Ugh. Man, I hate that. Man, Charlie was having such a good run here, too. But see, the thing about it is, I didn't interview him here tonight. So, it's not my fault. The only 2 people I've interviewed is Bentley and Hanover. That's it. That's all I have interviewed so far. Dave Hunt, Todd McGregor, Rick Ellison. Looking at it right here. Even Lane up to 4th place right now. And he is trying to gun down Hayden. Well, which one? The 40? Well, it was a beautiful car. Well, he got it fixed. He used a fast repair, so it's back to being beautiful again. But, yeah, man. Ugh. I don't think the 40's happy. I really don't. But I can't blame it on me this time. I didn't do it. Well, all right. Rick Ellison, Todd McGregor, Gary Bergeron, Michael Whitaker. See, I told you had to watch for Mike here. Mike just inside of the top 10, now in 9th. Gary right up ahead. Todd is also Rick Ellison. 7 laps to go. It'll be 6 to go here momentarily as soon as Bentley crosses the line. 7.8 seconds ahead of the leader. 8 seconds out ahead of Jeff. And 6 to go here, folks. Golly, man. Winding it down. Stephen Lane is trying to cut into that lead, though, of Caden. Caden up there in 3rd. Stephen in 4th. Stephen just having a fantastic outing here tonight. Awesome job by Stephen, man. He's learning. He's getting it together. Great job by Stephen, man. Getting back here to the battles, though, because, we can't keep an eye out on the top 4 right now. They are still spread out. Dave Hunt, Rick Ellison, Todd McGregor, Gary Bergeron, Michael Whitaker. This is where we've got, the potato chips. We've already had the sandwiches here tonight, so we got to add some potato chips in there somewhere. And I don't know what kind of potato chips. You could just take your pick, Doritos, or in my case, you could do cheddar and sour cream Ruffles. Well, whatever. We'll call this group the potato chip group here tonight. 4 laps to go. There'll be 3 to go here momentarily. Oh, man. Bentley. Oh, golly, man. Bentley on a tear here tonight, man. Going to Indy Monday after the Super Bowl. Okay, are you going to the Super Bowl or are you... Oh, Mike into the wall. No yellow. Looks like Rick having some problems here, too. 4 laps to go. Let me see here if I can figure out what happened real quick. Oh, it looks like, the 71 and the 91 got together, and then that put the 707 into the wall. So that's what happened. No yellow. Everybody is still, out on the track. Tyler White to the inside of the 71 of Todd McGregor here. That is going to be, Tyler is going to take over the 7 spot away. Man. After everything is all said and done here tonight, folks, man, this is crazy race. Good racing, though. Good racing. Stephen Lane, 1.8 seconds out behind Caden. Stephen just kind of by himself. Man. Nobody really around him. So that's a good thing for Stephen. 2 to go. One more time around, folks. White flag will be next time around. I think Bentley is just wanting to hit the stripe here to get the white flag. That way, hopefully nothing happens. Oh, okay. Oh, going to the Indy 500. Okay. And here we go, coming out of the turn. There it is, 1 to go, sponsored by Growmasters here, folks. Of course, that's just something that's thrown out there because of the white flag, so I threw it out there for Greg. Growmasters white flag one more time around. Bentley just, in a different zip code here. Steven trying to get to the back bumper of Caden for that 3rd podium spot, final spot. I don't know if there's enough laps here to do it. Bentley gonna dominate the race here tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth is gonna grab P2. And if Caden can hang on to it, he'll grab 3rd, but Steven's gonna fight, but not gonna be enough. Caden gonna grab the final podium spot. Stephen Lane, though, awesome job there, grabbing 4th, the top 5, and Tyler White there in that 5th spot. That is your top 5 here tonight. Bentley already took his car behind the wall. Why in the world did he do that? He knows that I have to interview him. He just dropped it down there, parked it, Kick him behind the wall. But we'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. So hang tight, folks. So we will be right back. Well, alrighty, folks. So we are back. We've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to pull Caden up here, finishing 3rd in the podium spot. Caden, awesome job. You led. We only had 2 leaders here tonight. You and Bentley. You led 2, and, well, Bentley a little bunch. Let's kind of talk about it, man. You had a little boo-boo out there earlier tonight. Other than that, it was, green flag racing, man. Some pit stops there, and really, it came down to that caution there that kind of changed things, how things would play out. But man, talk about your racing overall, how you battled back up back up here to 3rd, buddy.
Yeah, that sucked. Had to basically adjust my line as I was attempting to hit my apex because the 2 below me missed it by a lane and a half. So I drove back I restarted like 16th there on the yellow, and once I saw the gap in front of me to Jeff, I figured just pace myself and take the points that I'm getting.
Yeah, and coming down to the wire, and I'll go ahead and mention it because he was coming, Steven. He was coming right behind you. Of course, I know there was still about 7/10 of a second there behind you, but if there was a few more laps left there, do you think Steven would have caught you?
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Well, hey, I'm just throwing it out there,
No, I still had pace. I mean, there was a couple times where I could still hit 7s. I mean, I was just kind of running 34 flats, pacing myself for that to not burn off the tires and have it just in case. 'Cause I'd rather him catch up to me and me be able to pull away than just blow my tires off.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, awesome job out here tonight. Well, next week, go to Gateway, man. How do you feel about Gateway?
Pretty confident.
All right. Well, it's Gateway.
Yeah.
Totally different animal. Yeah. So, all righty, buddy. Well, awesome job out here tonight. 3rd, man. Good points night. So, it's, you got bonus points. So, that's going to help you out here this evening. And so, awesome job, buddy. Any final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give before you go celebrate your 3rd place here this evening?
I was just, the normal shout out to the culmination of people that make it happen. Grow Masters for helping us put on the show. It's nice that they have their partnership with Bob and all of the guys. So pretty fun to come out here, race. I enjoyed it tonight. It was a handful to drive, and it was a good handful because it wasn't overbearingly. There was still balance to it at speed. So I had a fun time. It is enjoyable.
Yeah, it looked like multiple lanes out there, the high line, the low line. You had different people running, different lines. So you had all that going for you. And, I think everybody really looked at that. So that was great to see. I love seeing different lines out here tonight. And, of course, we'll see how it goes at Gateway next week. Awesome job again, Caden, out here tonight for third, buddy. Go celebrate, and we will see you hopefully either Tuesday night or we will see you Thursday for Gateway.
You'll see me Tuesday.
All right. Well, we'll see you Tuesday then, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Jeff Hollingsworth here this evening. Jeff, man, second place. You started third, man. It was kind of an up and down night. This track's something else. But he talk about the Coast Guard 97 machine, and, I just talk about it. It just seemed like nobody could catch Bentley.
Nah, he was in his own zip code. He always is. I'm used to finishing behind him. But, yeah, like I said last week, this track's fun. I like it, and I thought we had some really good racing. I had fun racing Caden there for a minute, and me and PK were dicing it up. And that restart, I switched. I told you when we were talking earlier that I had changed to using a different shifter, and I was trying to use my paddle shifter instead, and I was like, oh, wrong one, and it was too late because Caden was right up my yang there. So anyways, no harm, no foul. We recovered, finished second. Good race ball. I want to give a big shout. Well, first to Bentley for the win, and Caden for his podium, but to our boy Steven, man, he had a heck of a run. He was ripping that bottom and just biding his time, saving it. His tires were way better on mine than mine on a run. So hats off to him. Sorry for Charlie. I seen he got KO'd there at the end. That sucked, but that's racing, man. You're up and you're down. I enjoyed myself, and that's it, man.
All right. Well, I mean, it's Homestead, man. Y'all didn't get spread out really as I thought y'all would. I thought it was going to be way worse than what it was. Now, y'all did get spread out, but I thought it was going to be, each driver spread out about, 5-6 seconds. That did not happen.
No, well, except for Bentley.
Well, yeah, we won't talk about Bentley.
He's the master. He was shifting. I tried shifting. I was worse at shifting, so I just went back to rolling it in fifth gear, and it worked out. It was good. So, yeah, he's a different animal, Bentley. I'm happy he's racing with us again.
Yeah, he's a totally different. He's an alien. That's what I call him. One of the aliens.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Well, we got Gateway next week. That's kind of been switched from what we had earlier in the season. I do believe so. Gateway next week. How do you feel about Gateway February 6th for round number 10, man? After that, 5 more races left, buddy. Talk about it.
Yeah, Gateway's fun. I like it. So I don't know how great it'll be in this car. I can't remember how it felt. So we'll see. I mean, it's probably going to be slippery as ice, to put it nicely. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I like that track. It's a flat track and it's fun. So hopefully I'll do well.
Now we have Gateway, Bristol, Dover, and then your favorite track, Daytona, and then Kansas, and then Phoenix.
Yep. We'll survive it.
Yep. So, hey, man, that's what we have left. But got to get through one race at a time. So, like I said, Gateway next week, man. Awesome job out here tonight, buddy. P2, great points tonight, man. Final thought, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate.
Yeah, just, thanks to the guys here that run the league and Growmaster for sponsoring, especially. It's fun to watch these things, and just my teammates just racing with me and having a good time. And oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Purple Heart Homes. Timmy said he's watching here, so shout out to Tim and Purple Heart Homes too.
Yep, no name Bates. That's what I call him.
That's my man.
Yeah.
We miss him. I hope he gets back on the track soon. He's fun to be around.
Yes, he is. Great guy right there. So Jeff,
yes, sir.
Yep, go celebrate second, buddy. We'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you, brother.
Yep, thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. Different area code, different zip code, different continent. Bentley, you were on even a different planet out here, out here tonight, buddy. 138 laps led in total. Of course, you won both of the stages. You started on pole. You pretty much dominated here tonight. I mean, you were on rails here this evening. I would talk about what kind of battles you were. You were under a few, but it didn't take you long to get, that gap yet again. So, coming down to you, talk about your tires, here at the end of the race. Talk about, the battles that you were around for maybe a split second. And, we just got to, we got to hear from you because we don't drive and we didn't win it by 8 seconds. So talk about it, Bentley.
Yeah, it's pretty much one line the whole night. I was kind of surprised because I did move up, try to find some speed, but all the speed was on the bottom. And yeah, my pit crew let me down, and Caden got in front of me there. And then when I was behind him, the arrow was really bad. Like I was pretty
Ooh.
surprised. So I was lucky he got loose and I got past him. And then yeah, it was kind of a boring night.
Yeah, it was Rodeo Joe after that. Once you got around Caden, it was like hammer down and go. Now tires here in this run, y'all were out there. What was it? Let's see, 53 laps. So compared to the stages, because they wasn't that long. As long as this last run here. How was your tires here at the end? Did you save any? Was you hammered down? Talk about it.
I stayed pretty good. Just real easy off the corners, and probably, I don't know, I was getting pretty loose there at the end. So
Oh, wow. Okay. Starting to kind of wear them down a little bit toward the end, but it really didn't affect much because 8.7 seconds over Jeff. Good Lord.
yeah, I had that shifting advantage. He
Yeah.
kind of has shifting problems right now.
I heard about that. Yeah, he's went from his paddle shifters to his 8 shifter again, and he forgot.
Yeah.
So, but you're a teammate with him, man. You hang out with him, so you're kind of aware of it. But awesome job out here tonight, Bentley. Your 4th win overall, and this is the first of the season back to back for our winners. You're the first one to pick that up. So awesome job on the win out here tonight, back to back as well, and your 4th win. Next week, Gateway. Do you think you can go for 3 in a row there? How do you like or dislike Gateway, and what do you got to do to survive a track like that?
Yeah, I like that track as long as you can stay out of the wrecks, and it's another shifter track, so hopefully it goes good.
Well, I'll go ahead and ask because we've had some races that didn't go as planned and not accordingly. Do you think that could be one of the tracks we could see a few more yellows than normal?
Definitely. It's pretty tight corners. It's possible. Everybody in the Thursday night leagues kind of race real clean, and we've had some good races.
Yeah, we've seen it back in the truck. So I was just curious because I don't know how these cars are going to react at Gateway, and I don't really know if anybody does. I guess we'll just have to see. Everybody get some practice out there. I'm sure everybody will. Of course, we got that hour practice too before the race, so that does help. So, but awesome job out here tonight. Gateway is going to be a different animal after that. 5 more races to go in the season, man. This has really been kind of winding down. So, I'm not going to keep you any longer than I have to, but awesome job out here tonight. Final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory here this evening.
Thank you for broadcasting. Thanks, Bob and Terry, for putting Downforce on, and thanks to all my teammates at OGR.
All righty, Bentley. Well, awesome job, man. Again, on the win here tonight, buddy. We will see you Tuesday night, hopefully, and we'll definitely see you Thursday. So,
Yep.
All righty, buddy. Go celebrate. We'll see you then.
See ya.
See ya. All right, we'll get him back up here. Now, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because this dude had an amazing run out here tonight, and I know he's still in team speed. So, Stephen Lane,
I'm still here.
do you have a copy?
What's going on,
Man, I have got to say, this is probably one of your best runs out here at Homestead. I don't know how you figured it out, but, dude, you were in a different zip code. Now, Bentley was on a different planet. You were in a different zip code because you just, I don't know what you did. I mean, you started toward the back, just outside of the top 10, and, dude, you grabbed the top 5 and 4th, man. Awesome job, man. Talk about it. How'd you feel?
Man, really, I felt great tonight. I found a line that worked for me, and been working on a few things with Jeff and PK and Charlie and those guys. So I got to give a shout out to them. They've helped me a lot over the last little bit. Trying to get back into the swing of things. I took about a week off due to the death in the family, but man, it was fun tonight. Tires held up great. I think even on that last run, I was what was I 80? I think I was 82, 85 on the right sides. So I still had plenty of tire left. Uh, it was a fun race, and I heard what Caden said, and I was gaining on him. I would have caught him, and I would have passed him.
I think and I think you would have caught him too, because I was watching the time, and you were behind him by about 2 seconds at one time. Don't get me wrong, but you didn't have really anybody around you, other than Tyler White, Dave Hunt. They were back there, but they were they were quite a ways back, and then you just kept inching that time to Caden. And I me personally, I honestly think from seeing it, I think you would have been able to catch him. You were ripping the bottom. So I got to talk about that bottom. How did it feel?
Well, to me, my car rotated well. It hooked up and got good grip down the bottom. I tried to run that mid and that top line, and it just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. It just felt like I didn't have control of the car up there. So. I found that line where I could kind of about mid line down to that low line, and the car just rotated well, hooked up, good grip, and I was able to control my throttle and get the good run coming out. But yeah, it was fun. It was a blast tonight.
Yeah, it definitely was, man. You got a great points night here tonight. After missing some races, I believe you missed what, 1 or 2.
Yeah, I think I was here last week, but I missed Tuesday night.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I didn't make it Thursday night because of my back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I missed Thursday night and I missed Tuesday night. But I needed a little time off and to deal with that. But no, I mean, like I said, it was an awesome run tonight. I had a blast. The car felt great. Everything just felt great tonight.
And you really showed what you are capable of doing, because you're learning. I know you getting agitated. Everybody does. And, as a broadcaster standpoint, I'm going to say it again. I'll say it, I'll say it as many times, two drivers out there that, most improved, you and Tyrone. Now, Tyrone didn't have the best of night out here tonight, but, there are races that you're not going to have the best of night. But two of the,
I would have said me and Corey, but
Corey.
Yeah,
I think I said Corey.
No, you said Tyrone, but that's okay.
Okay.
I mean, Tyrone's doing well too,
Yeah,
man.
Tyrone's doing great. I mean, looking at my points here. I know it's not on there, but Tyrone was up 8 spots. That's where I got Tyrone from. Sorry. He's up 8 spots. He's in 21st from last week, so he's our biggest mover that was coming into tonight. So, but. Tyrone's great too. He keeps learning. So,
Oh yeah.
A lot of drivers, you, Tyrone, Corey, there's several others that are definitely improving.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, okay. Well, Gateway next week. How do you feel about it real quick?
It's a very technical track. If I can hit my marks like I did tonight and save tire, anything's possible.
All right, well, we'll see what happens, buddy. Steven, awesome job, in fourth here tonight, buddy. Man, good points night for you. Do you want to give any other shout-outs, thanks here tonight before you go celebrate?
Well, yeah, I mean, Purple Heart Homes, letting me run the Purple Heart Homes logo. Timothy, I appreciate you, buddy. Jeff and PK and all them guys, Todd and Charlie, Chris, Bentley, awesome job by Bentley. Congratulations, Bentley, on that freaking an awesome win. I mean, there was no catching him.
No.
But definitely, Greg with Growmasters, Terry or Hanover Fist, and Bob and Mike for all they do behind the scenes and getting us ready to race. So, and to you, of course, for getting us out there.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And of course, thank you for doing Sunday night. So I do got a question for you. If you're seeing chat, you might want to look at that here real quick. I'll keep that separate from this. So, Steven, awesome job out there here tonight in fourth, man. Go celebrate. We will see you hopefully Tuesday in the trucks, buddy.
All right, bud.
All right, later. All right, Steven Lane out there finishing for Tyler White in that in the 77, finishing in fifth here this evening. But we're going to get down here to the unofficial results, pretty good admin stuff here tonight that they have to do. I don't think there's going to be much, if any at all. So, but getting down here to the unofficial results, Bentley Glazier grabbing the win out here tonight, his fourth win overall. His back-to-back wins here tonight, winning last weekend, this week. Awesome job by Bentley. Jeff there in second, of course, the dominating performance by Bentley. He was on a different zip code, so zip code, area code, planet, whatever you want to call it. He might even been in a different galaxy for all we know. But awesome win by Bentley. Jeff there in second. Caden in third. Steven, I think, would have caught Caden. My honest opinion, I'm not just taking Steven, what Steven was saying. I was even looking at it. Steven was coming. I think Steven would have caught him, but that's just my thing. Catching him and passing, though, is two different things. Catch a driver all you want to. Passing them, totally different. It takes a lot more to pass somebody. But I do think Steven would have caught him. Steven, though, fourth place finish for Steven. Awesome job. Tyler White there. Awesome finish by Tyler in fifth. Dave Hunt in sixth. Gary Bergeron 7th. Tom McGregor in 8th. Mike Whitaker 9th. And Lonnie Barrington 10th. Rick Ellison in 11th. Hanover 5th. Or Terry Adams there in 12th. Keith Hanlon 13th. Paul Crumry 14th. Bob Lockerborough 15th. John Anderson 16th. Charlie Wood 17th. Leroy Jenkins in 18th. Tyrone 19th. And Corey Moore in 20th. Corey and Tyrone just did not have the race. Corey, I think, was having computer problems, so that's why he didn't have the race he wanted here tonight. So hopefully Corey can get that fixed and get back out Tuesday night and, not be in that same situation. So, Corey, we're hoping that you can get that under control, get it fixed, and get back out there. Of course, Tyrone didn't have the race he wanted, nor did Brandon Kiger, still trying to learn the car. They didn't have the race. And, of course, Fred Williams there in 22nd. He did not start the race here tonight. Chris Walker, he didn't have the race he wanted. Charlie, we've seen kind of what happened to Charlie. He got all the way back into 17th. Just tough. A lot of these guys just did not have the race they wanted out here tonight. But, we got Tuesday night for the Growmasters Truck Series, Downforce Racing Truck Series. We got Thursday next week at Gateway. We are off tomorrow night, though, folks. We will be back in action Saturday night with the OP Super Speedway Saturday Night Bug Kicker Truck Series. That's going to be right here on MaxspeedTV, 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central. You don't want to miss it. They are getting ready. They're really, I guess you could say, getting ever so closer to the end of the regular season here. We've only got 4 races left. That does include Saturday. So we've only got 4 races left in the regular season. Then we go to the chase. So we won't get into that totally here tonight, but that's what we got going on Saturday. And, of course, CFM Sunday. We'll get more on that later on. But anywho, with that being said, awesome job by everybody here tonight. A big shout out to everybody in chat here this evening. We had a good turnout. Always good to see a good turnout in chat. Everybody talking it up. We love it. Jeff Marble out there. I've known Jeff for a long time. John Anderson out there. So, awesome job, by some of the guys, everybody out here. I think John finished the lap down at 16. So, John didn't have the race he wanted, but still, nevertheless, awesome job, John. You go out there and get them Tuesday, buddy. We know you will. So, but with that being said, congratulations again goes to our winner here tonight, being Bentley Glazier on the win here this evening. Until next time, folks, stay safe again. And thank you all. Have a good night.